Let me get this off my chart and get this also off my chart. And just looking at Fibonacci right now, just focusing only on the Fibonacci right now. Sorry, a moment, a moment, a moment, a moment, a moment. I just want to get a blank screen. Sorry. I hope you're going to be following because I'm also going to be trying my best. I am not really that much of a good speaker. That's the truth. I struggle with my words, but I'm just going to try to teach properly in a way that is in a way that you can understand and have more knowledge. So this is just how I use my Fibonacci to forget this 1618 and the rest of that. Maybe I could get that off. But the main important and most important things I'm looking at whenever I draw my Fibonacci tool are the the 1% level. This is just 1% level. So that is the 100% level. If I would still say this is the 100% level. I also have the 0.79%, which is the 79% retracement level. I have the 0.618% level, which is the 61% level. I have the 0.5 level, which is the 50% level, and also the 0% level. So this is just what I need. I don't really need the 23% level, and I don't need the 38% level, 23% and 38%. I really don't need that because probably I just have that I have that hindsight of looking at it whenever I look at my chart. Maybe I'm used to using Fibonacci, so I really don't need those on my chart. You can include it if you like, but according to what I saw on that series, I forgot the name of that series. I could check it out, but according to that series, this was how he set his Fibonacci, and then I just tried it out, and then I saw it was actually good. Then maybe later times, I think I just on later times when I was still struggling with trading, I decided to just try it, and then I decided to use it one time, and then it gave me a nice profit, and that was when I started to gain interest in these other levels. And what are the other levels I'm talking about? 0.1 minus 0.5% level, minus 1%, minus 1.5% level, and the minus 2% level. I gained so much interest in these levels because I looked at it that okay, if this is 0%, this is 1%, this is 50% level, then 51% level is being respected, 79% retracement is deep retracement. Okay. So I was also looking at okay, what other percentages would this guy also want to respect? Like because they would say that okay, it's on certain days we can hear institutions talking about that there was a 150% increase in stocks this also day, or there was a 200% increase. So I was not like, okay, if there's an increase, okay, I'm looking at this retracement. How can I understand these increases or understand these levels that they would like to respect? So I started to look at okay, minus 0.5, that's going to be an additional 50% from the 0% level. Minus 1%, that's an additional 100% level. Additional 100% from the 0% level. And I got really interested in using all these tools because also when there is high volatility, maybe when they want to use all of this facade news, all of this news like NFP, or maybe there's an earthquake somewhere and then they said, or there is a war and then they said there is an increase in oil price because they bombed one oil facility in one so area, so there's a spike. We can see that they push to like these levels of the minus 2%. It's all an excuse because prices are pre-planned, like I told you. Right. I've always said that the prices are pre-planned. Now people should understand why I say prices are pre-planned. And then they push to levels like this minus 2%, which is like 200% increase from the 0% level. So this is just the Fibonacci I use to trade in a nutshell. Because not only this Fibonacci, using this Fibonacci also made me to realize the holy grail of trading. But that is going to be for the private group. Like I said, they are not going to be talking about every single thing on on the net, and because I don't know what goes viral you get. So I'm not going to be talking about every single thing on the net. And this just made me to realize the holy goal of trading. Maybe if the market makers should watch this video, see this clip, they might understand that okay, they might understand my discovery. I don't know how they also see the market. So I also discovered price. I discovered um should I say I discovered price in its actual true sense, predicting price that okay, each pair is having a particular number of peak movements that they move. So I'm not going to be talking so much into that. I'm not going to be talking so much into that. The main conversation of this gist is just to understand Fibonacci retracement. So I'm going to be showing how to set these other Fibonacci areas, retracement areas. You can just tap on your trading view, just tap on your Fibonacci to come to your settings, and then into your styles. This is just how I set them, nothing more complex. So the 0.5 level, we have the normal, the 0% level normal, the 0 point minus 0.5, 0.618, 1, minus 1, minus 2, 0.5, 0.79, 1.1618, minus 1.5. That is just how I set my Fibonacci retracement to. And I guess you get that. So looking at the Fibonacci retracement now, like I said, I showed in the previous video, I guess you understand how to draw a Fibonacci retracement. I use from the open right to the close of where the resistance level starts from, and then I drag it out in time. So after I did that, what did I see? Oh, so like I showed you, if you understand ICT trading concept, you look at this breaking structure, you can see fair value gap, and right inside of the fair value gap, the fixed 1% level is right there. So just right there. So tap down, here it is. So now, so now we can see that there was a break, and there was a retest, a retracement. So now after the retracement, they came back into 0% level, which is take profit one. This was how I did it before. I was always using that as my take profit one, then the 0.5 level as the take profit two. That was how I was trading in times until I discovered other things to make me know about price. You get, so using the normal Fibonacci retracement trading strategy, this is your take profit one. Using ICT, I can tell you that this is the take profit one because of liquidity area. You'll say this is the area of liquidity, this is the buy side liquidity. Hold on your shift key and move your mouse, tap down, you get a straight line. So that is your area of liquidity. push, retracement into another fair value gap, and then right to the 0.5 level. So if we are going to be getting more push to the upside, we are going to be seeing push to the 1% level, and maybe under continuation push. Are going to be seeing push in the minus 1.5% level. This, by the way, is the EURUSD weekly time frame.